Hey, I hope everyone is doing well, blessed, and having a great weekend. Been busy past couple of weeks trying to start up my YouTube project about my life story, my healing journey. I'm also trying to work up the energy to go back to the classroom and get prepared for these students. But everything's been pretty cool, except outside. But this is kind of what was laid on my heart to say. And you know how it is. I always have a story with my observations. So today I decided to go into the hair store to get a few items to, prepare myself for going back to work. And while I was in the store, I seen these two little kids. They had to be around not even two, probably 3 or 4. I don't know if they were twins, but they were pretty much the same height. Beautiful dark complexion children. Now, when they were walking up to the front of the store, they were being very loud and running around playing. And then I was on another aisle, so I couldn't really see the parents. But all I know is I heard this deep voice saying, "Y'all cut it out. Y'all keeping up too much noise." And so I'm like, that voice sound not like the daddy to them kids. So all of a sudden I decided to get up to kind of peek around the corner, and it was this big old Caucasian male, white man, long blonde hair, boots, some shorts, and a big old t-shirt, dressed the average. And so I said, well, maybe he adopted the kid, so maybe that could be the situation. And then the little boy came back over by me, and he was like, the guy was telling him, okay, you need to stop touching stuff. And the little boy was like, well, you need to get this for my mama. And so I was like, dog, he don't have no respect for this man. He talking to this man like that. And so the little girl was like, "Mama." And then when the lady walked around, it was a African-American woman. Now, before I start putting in my opinion, I want you to know I am not a biased or a racist person. I think I've mentioned in a few of my videos, European run through my bloodline. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, I only hate stupidity and people that's just hateful, So, and I don't want to sound bitter, because I am going through a separation in my relationship. But it just dawned on me that this couple don't look like they would be a couple. I mean, I've seen a lot of interracial couples in my life, but I could just tell by the mom that, she came around the corner with a handful of weave, makeup, a whole lot of stuff. And I just said to myself, I hope she's not taking advantage of this man. And here's the thing. After I saw all of that, I kind of decided to just say, okay, well, that's their life. I'm moving it on. But it was a pretty interesting thing to see. So as I was walking out the store, I went on to the gas station, didn't pay it no attention. And so this white guy was standing outside of the gas station, and he was doing something with the spigot. I couldn't tell exactly what he was doing. All I know is I was trying to get in the store, and when I came out, he was wet from his head down to his shirt. And I'm like, okay. And so I just kind of act like I didn't see him. And then he comes over and said, hey, what's up? My name's Jason. And they call me Wet. And I just act like I didn't hear him, because I'm like, no, thank you. But here's the point. And I hope I don't hurt feelings, and I hope I don't sound rude. But to my beautiful queens out there, I need y'all to be mindful of the type of guys you get with. I need you to be mindful of yourself. You need to ask yourself, are you trying to just survive and just choose anybody? Or are you really trying to be in love? Because when a woman, or I'm talking about my race, when y'all go out there and y'all choose to settle for anybody and settle for anything, then you're giving these guys, you're just giving these guys the mentality to feel like, okay, well, I can go and holler at any black woman, because if she went after, my homeboy, this big old country homeboy, then, I know I can holler at anybody I want to holler at. And no, I'm not saying that love can't be found in a situation like that. I'm just saying, okay, to my Caucasian guys. I know some of our sisters, they're out there and they're trying to find the right match, because a lot of our African American guys, black guys, all they're about is game. They want somebody to take care of them, make up for those mama issues. They got a whole lot of baby mama drama going on, and they haven't really left a good impression. Even the ones that actually did get their life together and do right, it seemed like they would prefer to gravitate toward another race of women. So the pickings, they're slim. But I'm just saying, please don't think you don't have to have it together, or you can just bring any type of behavior or anything and we'll accept it. Because I can't really speak for everybody else, but I know for me, that's a no. So whether you Hispanic, whether you from Haiti, whether you from India, whether you from Asia, whether you from Mexico, whether you from Europe, Germany, I'm going to expect the same type of treatment. I'm going to expect respect. I'm going to honesty. And you got to really have yourself, if not 100% together, at least 85% together. You got to have something going for yourself. You cannot just get off a bike from being in the streets and try to holler at nobody. You just, that's just my take on it. So, like I said, I'm not trying to be rude or picky, but I am in so many ways. And just kind of wanted to put that out there. Y'all on both ends. Y'all just think about that. Just think about it. Because I know these kids are watching and mimicking everything we do. So y'all just be mindful. Thank you. Peace out.